Welcome to my Chanel Most Worth Coins WC Today videos is one you won't to miss. We're diving into the world of top 2 PENCE coins, so let's get it started. The 1961 British threepence coin, bearing the inscription Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, is a notable artifact from the United Kingdom's pre-decimal currency system. This coin, commonly referred to as the threepenny bit, was part of the monetary system before the UK transitioned to decimal currency in 1971. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. The accompanying Latin inscription, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription reflects the Queen's role as the sovereign and the head of the Church of England. On the reverse side, the coin displays a Tudor portcullis with chains and a coronet above, symbolizing the British Parliament. Flanking the portcullis are the words 3 and pence, with the year 1961 inscribed below. This design was the work of William Gardner. The coin is made of nickel brass, comprising 79% copper, 20% zinc, and 1% nickel. It has a dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, a diameter of 21 millimeters, and weighs approximately 6.8 grams. The unique shape and composition were intended to make the coin easily distinguishable by touch. In 1961, approximately 41,102,400 threepence coins were minted in London. This high mintage number indicates that the coin was widely circulated and is relatively common among collectors today. The threepence coin has a long history in British currency, dating back to the 16th century. The brass threepence, introduced in 1937, replaced the earlier silver version and continued in circulation until the decimalization of the British currency system. The 1961 threepence represents the continuity of this denomination during Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The value of a 1961 threepence coin varies based on its condition. Coins in very good VG condition may be valued at around 5 pence, while those in uncirculated UNC condition can fetch up to £1.50 or more. Factors influencing the coin's value include its rarity, demand among collectors, and overall condition. Beyond its monetary value, the 1961 threepence holds cultural significance as a symbol of British heritage. Its distinctive design and historical context make it a fascinating piece for numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. The coin serves as a tangible connection to the UK's pre-decimal currency system and the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. In summary, the 1961 British threepence coin is a noteworthy example of mid-20th century British coinage. Its design, composition, and historical context offer valuable insights into the UK's monetary history and the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The 2008 British 20 pence coin, inscribed with Elizabeth II D times G times Reg times F times D, is one of the most historically significant and widely discussed modern coins in UK numismatics. It marks a transitional period in the design and presentation of British coinage, introducing a radical change that would unify all circulating coins through a single, larger visual motif, the royal shield of arms. The inscription itself is Latin shorthand, Dei Gratia Regina Fide Defensatrix, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, a title traditionally held by the British monarch, showcasing Queen Elizabeth II's status not only as sovereign but also as the supreme governor of the Church of England. The obverse portrait featured on the coin was the fourth definitive image of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1998, presents the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a familiar and regal appearance, striking in its simplicity and realism. Rank Broadley's intention was to portray the monarch in a mature and naturalistic style, a departure from the more idealized earlier portraits. His initials IRB appear just below the neckline of the Queen. However, what truly makes the 2008 20 pence coin particularly remarkable is its reverse. Prior to 2008, the 20 pence coin bore a crown Tudor rose design by William Gardner. But in this year, the Royal Mint undertook a complete redesign of the reverse sides of all circulating coins from 1p to 50p. Spearheaded by designer Matthew Dent, the initiative was the result of a public design competition to reimagine the reverse side of British coins. Dent's concept was to break apart the royal shield of arms into segments that would appear across different denominations. When assembled, the coins would form the complete shield, a modern, engaging visual puzzle of national identity. The 20p coin specifically features the lower right portion of the shield, which contains part of the first quarter of the full arms, the 3 lions passant guardant of England. Above the shield are the words 20 pence to indicate denomination, but crucially, and unlike previous versions, the date no longer appeared on the reverse side. Instead, the date had been moved to the obverse, just below the Queen's portrait. This seemingly small change led to one of the most famous minting errors in British history, the 2008 undated 20p mule error. Due to a mix-up at the Royal Mint, some coins were struck using the new reverse, which lacked the date, and the older obverse die from previous issues, which also did not include the date, resulting in a coin with no date at all. It was the first undated British coin released for circulation since the 17th century, sparking massive interest from collectors and the media. It's estimated that between 50,000 and 250,000 of these era coins were released into circulation before the issue was caught. The so-called undated 20p became a sensation almost overnight. Early on, these coins fetched hundreds of pounds each on secondary markets like eBay and coin auctions, depending on their condition. Even years later, undated 20p coins continue to hold considerable numismatic value, especially in uncirculated or high-grade conditions. In terms of technical specifications, the 2008 20 pence coin retained the same shape and dimensions as its predecessors. It is 7-sided, technically a curved heptagon, designed for easy tactile identification and smooth vending machine recognition. It has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, a thickness of 1.7 millimeters, and a mass of 5 grams. The coin is made from cupronickel, 84% copper and 16% nickel, giving it a silver-white appearance and high durability. The edge of the coin is smooth and unlettered, unlike higher denominations such as the £1 or £2, which often feature edge. The mintage figures for the standard 2008 20 pence coin, dated and properly struck, were approximately 115 million, making it a common coin in everyday circulation. However, a number of special proof and collector's editions were also struck by the Royal Mint in precious metals including silver, gold, and even platinum, often sold as part of commemorative or annual sets. These special edition coins were produced in much lower numbers and remain highly sought after by serious collectors. Culturally and historically, the 2008 redesign was a bold move by the Royal Mint. It ushered in a new era of design that linked each denomination to a larger story and visual concept, making British coins both more modern and more interconnected. The 20 pence, once a standalone design, became a critical piece of a larger artistic puzzle. Furthermore, the mule error incident only increased public interest in coin collecting, as average people began checking their change in hopes of finding a rare gem. The incident highlighted both the precision normally required in minting operations and how easily small oversights can lead to major collecting events. In sum, the 2008 Elizabeth II 20 pence coin represents much more than just a unit of currency. It symbolizes a new chapter in UK coin design, combines modern aesthetics with deep historical roots, and even tells a story of human error that captured national imagination. From its carefully crafted obverse and revolutionary reverse to the unexpected undated era that followed, this coin is a standout in modern numismatics, a fusion of tradition, innovation, and intrigue, encapsulating the unique journey of British coinage under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II.